It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. It's 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The playoff picture becoming much clearer, but still a handful of games yet to be played.
The Hornets coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They continue to spread the load, guys, trying to compensate for the injured Kendall Marshall.
And I don't think anybody expected them to be playing this well in his absence, guys. Somehow, they haven't really seemed to miss him at all. I was sure there'd be some kind of drop-off.
Well, you know, we knew they had depth, but you're right. Surprising how well they've weathered that loss. Nevertheless, though, I'm sure they're eagerly looking forward to him getting back into the lineup.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Hornets, Williams down low with Jefferson. Batum is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the three. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. It's stolen by Jefferson. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Lin. Batum's got his first points of the game. Charlotte on D, 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried it.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Screen by Jefferson. Lin dishes to Kid Gilchrist. That is good. Kid Gilchrist has got his first basket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And that one's good, Roten. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Roten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Roten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league, and he told me, we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing, and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, here's Roten. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Okafor, the pass to Covington. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And the dunk by Jefferson.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
The 76ers trail by 4. Roten kicks to Thompson. Here's Okafor. And Tony Roten gets the whistle there. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lin dishes to Batum. Outside Williams. There's a good screen. 5 to shoot. Williams a screen. Lynn with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. Williams gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Thompson kicks to Landry. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Roten, and Jefferson sends it back. Can't get the heave to fall.
Oh my goodness, that's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Picked by Okafor. Puts it up from 17. Covington with the bucket.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossing.
Screen by Jefferson. The kick out to Williams. There's Lynn with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
Now here's Williams. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. And here's the break. Here's Roten. Great pass to set up the way-in. Roten's got his second basket.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor. But last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
Noel's checked in for Carl Landry. Charlotte also making some changes. Kaminsky comes in for Williams, and it's Kemba Walker in for Nicholas Batum. Outside, Walker. Kaminsky sets the pick for Walker. In the corner, it's Lynn. Lets it go. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And back to Carl Landry. Sophisticated scorer, a variety of post moves, a tough guy willing to play through pain, but he just never had the size or explosiveness to dominate. And now that he's getting a little older, that really has become an issue.
You know, visiting Carl Landry again here, I mean, he's a role guy. He shoots a high percentage from the field, from the foul line, gives you a little nasty and edge down low, yet you can't make him out to be more than he is.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
The 76ers trail by 5. Thompson outside. Passes to Covington. Picked by Okafor. They set the pick. Pass to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless, Clark, going inside. Led the NBA last season on points off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you've got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim.
Now here's Walker. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Lynn. Kaminsky in the corner. Fades away. Thompson with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Cannon, defended by Lynn. Cannon can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Shoots. A nice shot by Lynn. Lynn's got his second bucket tonight. The 76ers trail by 7. Cannon kicks to Covington. Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. That's good. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And Walker kicks to Kaminsky. There's a good screen. Lynn, that's a 2-pointer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
That is good.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Walker with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That's good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Timeout called, the 76ers getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in and slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Covington. Michael Kidd Gilchrist making his last shot. The 76ers with another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And so here is Philadelphia after Jeremy Lin's bucket. Noel, a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Covington kicks to Noel. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Outside, Lynn, Kaminsky. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Lynn. Plays it up and banks it in. Lynn's got 8.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Thompson kicks to Noel. Cannon, that's a 2-pointer. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And Jefferson throws it down.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Here's Cannon, guarded by Walker. Feeds to Cannon. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.